Hello my dear students. Today we are going to learn English grammar and the topic is articles. As you know, there are three articles in English. Articles are also known as Upapada in Marathi. So there is no actual functioning of articles in Marathi or in other languages, but there is a special provision or special functioning in English language. So how they are used, that we are going to learn today. English articles are always used by students in a wrong way sometimes. As far as these articles are concerned, they are divided into two parts. A and an, these are called as indefinite articles, and the is known as definite article. So why these categories have been made, that we are going to learn today. First of all, let us see what are indefinite articles. Indefinite articles mean when these articles are used, at that time the number of noun or number of anything that is not that is indefinite, that cannot be defined, and that's why they are called as indefinite articles. When article is used, article is always used before noun. Article plus noun, this is the functioning in a sentence. Let's see some examples of indefinite articles. For example, an apple, and these a, an or the, these are always used before a singular noun. So what kind of noun? Singular noun means which is counted as one. Okay. So when there is a singular noun, before such nouns, articles are used. As far as indefinite articles are concerned, a or an, they mean one. A or an is equal to one. When we want to say boy, at that time, if you want to say a boy, one boy, at that time you will use article a. An apple, it also means one apple. A boy, one boy. A girl, one girl. Okay. In this way, we go on using a or an, that are indefinite articles before the noun. So let us see the difference. A is that much easier to use in a sentence as an article, but we are always confused about an. About using an in a sentence. When to use an and when not to use an, and to take a as an article. That difference we are going to just clarify before going further. Let's see how an is used. An. You must have learned so far that there are 5 vowels in English: A, E, I, O, U, and the word beginning with these vowels take an as an article. This much you have learned so far, but when we learn this way, that takes us to a wrong direction, and that makes a very huge confusion among our minds. Just because these, if we consider these as vowels and we go on using accordingly, then we get confused. For example, a union, an umbrella, okay, an honest person, an hour. Here you will see the difference. A host, a union, word begins with U, as far as this definition is concerned of vowel, you see U is used, but this definition tells you that and should be used before the word that begins with U vowel. But here you see it takes A. Why is that so? That is a confusion. Here an umbrella, it takes an. Although it begins with U, here it takes A, and here it properly takes an article. This is correct. And honest, here yet is not among these vowels. Still, it takes an article. Why is that so? That is again a matter of confusion. An hour, the same thing applies here. A host, it begins with H. Although it is not among these five vowels, but still it takes A. Why is that so? That is again a confusion. So to make these confusions clear, we will have to learn the same thing from a different angle. Let us see how. Before you use any article before any word, at that time you must have to pronounce that word, and then you will have to define whether it takes a particular vowel or not, and what are those vowels. First of all, let us learn from the point of view of our vernacular or Marathi language. Let us consider about the alphabets in Marathi and vowels in Marathi. Let us see, there are some vowels like A, E, like this, and until aha. All these are 12 in number. Okay, there are 12 vowels in Marathi, and others are called as consonants. It means vyanjana. Let us see A, I, U, A, I, O, Aha. These are 12 vowels in Marathi. Let us consider that much only. Okay. Although there is no vowel like aha in English, there is no vowel like in English, but still we will have to consider it as far as we can understand it easily. Let us see A. A is a vowel. A is a vowel. E is a vowel. E is a vowel. Actually, these are sounds. Sounds can be divided into two groups as vowels and consonants, not alphabets. These are alphabets and not sounds. Alphabets are different than sounds. There are 44 sounds in English. They are divided into two groups as 20 vowels and 24 consonants. Among 20, there are 8 diphthongs and 12 pure vowels. Again, we come to the conclusion that English has 12 vowels. In the same way, Marathi has also 12 vowels in that language. Let us consider this much figure, and let's consider as if these are the vowels in English too. Primarily, we should consider that. And when we pronounce a particular word, we will have to check it by these vowels. How? Union. Let's pronounce union. We pronounce it as this way. In this way, union. Okay, union. Here there are two sounds, y, ha, and u. I, u. U is a vowel, and y is a consonant. Okay, so if the word begins with consonant, it does not take an. In this way, this confusion is clear. Okay. Why umbrella takes an and not a? It also this rule also can be applied here, but by considering from this point of view, we will go to this law. That is better. That will make your confusion clear. Umbrella. Let's pronounce umbrella. Umbrella. Okay. Is a vowel here. Aha, isn't it? In Marathi. Aha. Is a vowel in Marathi. In the same way, if we just divide this or if we go on analyzing this, a and m. Okay. So a is a vowel in English too. Short vowel, that is called. That's why umbrella. This is not umbrella. Okay. Although it is also pronounced as umbrella, it will take an, but it is pronounced as umbrella. That's why it will take an, because it begins with a vowel. That's why it takes an, not by this rule, but by this rule. Here, let's go with this word. H is not the vowel by this rule, but H is also a consonant in Marathi, but we do not pronounce it honest. Instead, we pronounce it as honest. Okay, honest. So and is a pure vowel in English. Is a pure vowel among 12 vowels. So is a vowel, and that's why we will have to use an here, not by this rule, but by this rule. That's why this confusion is also get clear. Let's turn over to the same. The same thing will be applied here for an hour and a host. Here, what is the pronunciation of host? Host. How will we define? How will we analyze this word? H plus O. This is a vowel, but this is consonant, and a word beginning with consonant will take a, not an. That's why all these confusions are get cleared. In the same way, you will see in the words like university. University, you will easily define or easily tell me that this will take a, just because it will be pronounced like this. University. Okay, this is the pronunciation in Marathi. Means to get understand, we will pronounce it in this way. University. U, y, ha, and u. This is a consonant. This is a vowel beginning with consonant. The word beginning with consonant will take a and not an. That's why this confusion will also get clear. In this way, an should be used according to the pronunciation. Any article will take according to its pronunciation and not according to this law. It will make a lot of confusion in your mind. So forget this and remember this. Okay? So don't remember this law. Now learn about this. Always pronounce each and word clearly. So you can easily learn, or you can easily realize or understand what kind of article will it take. Okay, this much is clear here. Now let's go to the another article. A and an are clear. Okay, where there is number 1, means when a noun is counted as 1, that will take a or an article. A or an article means 1. Okay, when to use an, that we have learned now. A means the same, but for some words it will take a, and for some words it will take an. The words beginning with vowel sound will take an instead of a, but it must be it must mean 1. Okay, 1 number. That's why in this way you will see a and an. Now let's go to, and this is a and an are also known as what? They are indefinite article. Indefinite articles. Now let's see definite articles. What is definite article? The is definite article. When to use the, let's see. The is a definite article. Definite means which is definite. To define a particular thing or to mention a particular thing that is definite, at that time, before that word, we will use the. How? For example, here is the sentence. I saw a man on railway platform yesterday. This is a sentence, a man. And the next sentence is, the man was found dead the next day. The man found dead next day. Here, this is one sentence. In the beginning, we don't know who was that man. So the writer says, I saw a man on railway platform yesterday. A railway platform yesterday. That's why we don't know the man. That's why we use indefinite article here. A man. Okay. Now, when we say about the same man, at that time we use definite article. It means we define the same man used in the previous sentence. And the man is defined. So we mention the same man, not any other. The man was found dead the next day. The man means that man which I saw yesterday on the platform. Okay. So the man, this is called definite article. Means it is defining the person or defining anything in the next sentence as definite one. When we used to, when we want to mention the same thing in the previous sentence or in the earlier part of the sentence, and when we are going to mention the same thing in the next sentence, at that time we use article the. This is one way of using article the, that is definite article. This is the one way. What is the other way or where we use the article? The article is used for unique things or universal things. Unique things means which are one in the universe, which are only one in the world. They are also mentioned with article the. For example, the Taj Mahal, the Ganges, the Eiffel, the anything what you know about, the Amitabh Bachchan, for example. Amitabh Bachchan. When I say the Amitabh Bachchan, it means the Amitabh Bachchan who is the actor in Indian film industry. The Amitabh Bachchan. I don't want to mention anybody else or any other Amitabh Bachchan living in the world. But the Amitabh, when I say the Amitabh Bachchan, as he is a great personality, everyone knows about him, and that's why I want to mention him. That's why I use the Amitabh Bachchan, who is only one, who is a great actor in Hindi film industry. That is mentioned with the article. In this way also, you can use the moon, the sun, the earth. In this way also, you can use article the, definite article the. In this way, these are two ways using the article. Okay. So you might have come to know that how articles are used, like indefinite article and definite article, and accordingly when we come across some sentences for exercise, at that time we will learn how to use proper articles at proper place, or how to fill in the blanks before particular words, whether it will take definite article or indefinite article. That will be clear if you know all these definitions or all these things. When you go with those exercises, you will come to know how to use articles properly in a sentence. So I think you would have got clear about using article in English. So that much what I wanted to say to you. Thank you very much.